Hey, so we're gonna go try a couple of noodle dishes, very famous ones.
Famous for central Vietnam,
Yeah.
which is where Da Nang is.
So we're gonna try what?
One is called, forgive my pronunciation, it looks like Cao Lầu, and I Googled to see how people might pronounce it, and I got all sorts of different, so we're going with Cao Lầu. And they are noodles, and they have a little bit of broth at the bottom, but they're not noodles in soup, the way
Right.
you're like pho.
And our favorite lady to do this is right across the street here, so there she is. So we'll see if she'll let us film her, and we'll see if we can cross the street safely. We can.
Good.
And there we are. This place is awesome.
Yeah, perfect.
Xin chào. Can we film you? Wow, you're beautiful.
Beautiful. Very nice.
So, Mot Mi Wang, pardon, I can't say it very well.
Yeah.
And
Mo Cao Lầu.
Cao Lầu, yeah, one of each. One of each. Thank you. Can I film you making? Thank you.
Được coi lên sóng.
YouTube star. Good.
Coi lên sóng. Qua nước ngoài.
Yeah. So that's the Cao Lầu noodles. Oh yes. And noodles. Half an egg. Yeah. And you get a lovely plate of herbs. This is delicious. Well, I'm going to go sit down and let the lady work her majestic work there. She's just lovely. Oh,
Yes.
so are you, now that I mention it.
She's one of our favorites. Though.
She is.
She's taken a bit of a shine to us and has tried to teach us some things.
Yeah.
We came in here the first couple of times and had the Mi Wang to start with?
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, but you got to try the Cao Lầu. So the next time she just put the Cao Lầu in front of us and, okay. And then she showed us what we were supposed to do with it, like with condiments or whatever you put on. It's very sweet.
And this place is kind of awesome. There's a guy who's a locksmith or something like that right next, or fixes lighters. There's a lot of guys fixing Zippo lighters. And, well, she's putting the finishing touches on.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Come on. I think we both got Cao Lầu this time.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, we did.
And you know what?
That's okay. We'll come back and do the other one.
Yeah.
Well, that's a testament to our terrible pronunciation. Yes,
Yeah,
thank
there's
you.
all the content.
All the good stuff.
Come on.
Do you have chada?
No, she doesn't. She just
No,
doesn't.
just okay. Yeah, it's okay. I thought we might have something to drink, but yeah, she never.
This place doesn't.
And so we got condiments. We got various chilies, limes, and then describe what's in your bowl there.
So
dear.
these are like crackers. I think they're deep fried.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some pork that's like kind of like char sui.
Yeah, char sui, basically.
Pork. We got hard-boiled egg.
Duck egg, I think. A cha, which is the sausage.
That's what that is. There we go. See that? See, it's sort of smooth like that. So
Yeah.
that's sausage. They're bean sprouts, and they're the noodles. And the noodles are kind of what makes this dish different. Also, there's a bit of broth at the bottom.
Ah, come on. Thank you.
There's a bit of broth at the bottom, but it's not a lot. This is not enough to be soup. So she puts the broth down and we've got all the greens, there's lots of veggies down there, and the bean sprouts that she stewed up with the noodles. So the broth is an intense broth. really reduced, and it has lots and lots of flavor, but it's not soup.
Right. So you mix
everything.
it all up,
Yeah.
right? And dig in and season to taste with this fantastic thing of condiments here.
And fresh and dried and chili jam and lime.
She has graciously brought us some hot tea.
Some tea.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, so definitely can do a squeeze.
Fantastic. So there it is. Cheers. We're going to go in for the taste test here.
I gotta get a bit of stuff. Got a little bit of chili jam in there. Got the noodles, got a little bit of greens, and a little bit of meat, a little bit of bean sprouts.
And a whole lot of yummy. And the verdict is?
Super tasty. You get the crunch from the bean sprouts and a bit from the lettuce, although it's the grains are starting to wilt. The noodles have a chew to them that's really lovely. Got a little bit of a hit of the chili jam there, and she put some chili stuff on top. It's not super hot, but it's very, very tasty. And this is the sausage, which again tastes a bit like mortadella. And these crackers, you can put them further down and they get slightly softer, but like croutons, they generally hold their crunch.
So it is quite an amazing group of textures and flavors, and that's one of and fresh things too, which is just wonderful.
And you have it's a whole meal in a bowl. You got everything you need, and you can doctor it your way. So.
Okay, so I'm going to dig into mine. I've added some of this, which is fish sauce with some fresh chilies, which is just fantastic. This is dry chili, and this is the chili jam, which is
One of our favorite things.
indigenous, I think, to central Vietnam. You see it more in central Vietnam than anywhere else. And of course, fresh chilies from
Squeeze the lime.
for the people who are not scared of fresh chilies, and lime. But this is incredible mixture of textures and flavors and everything. And really, it's almost worthy of a Michelin star, I think, just in terms of how it's presented. It's just beautiful. And it's only about $1.50. It's pretty amazing. So, well, Laura was way ahead of me on this one.
Yeah. Rob kept chatting. I was eating, so yeah, I powered through. But have a look at the little amount of broth that's down there at the bottom.
Yeah, this isn't really a soup as such.
But that broth is gold. It's really deep and delicious and amazing.
I want to talk about these noodles too, because these noodles aren't your typical bun, like the white rice noodle that you get. They're much firmer and have a nice chewier texture to them. They're quite delicious and unique to this dish. And to Mi Wang as well, I think they use the same noodle.
No, they're supposed to be different.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out when we do another thing on that. But wow.
But again, I'm not sure if we're having Mi Wang, if we're having...
No, this is all Cao Lầu. Fantastic stuff.
Our babies.
Cameron, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Woof.
Bye-bye.
Woof.
Bye bye. Bye bye.